And the website is really the core of this event, and the services and products we are going to show you. And if you give me a moment, I'm going to run upstairs and you can follow me on the screen. So this is uturntoyourspark.com. We have a home screen featuring Gladys DeVito, and we have information regarding contacts, testimonials, services, and you can also get your 10-minute free session.
Very short. Very short.
Our about page, I want to introduce you to this concept, which Gladys will talk about in this video. And it's the core of You Turn to Your Spark. So this is going to be part of a website presentation, and we'll just let the video play.
Hi, I'm Gladys DeVito, founder and CEO of the You Turn to Your Spark program. After 25 years of experience working as a psychologist and 10 years as a meditation teacher, I decided to integrate both of these experiences and integrate the Eastern and Western psychology. And this program has transformed many lives already. It's a fast-track program that has changed people, including myself. I'm here offering this program not only as a psychologist, I offer this program as a human being that has made significant and several turns in my life. When I was kidnapped by the Colombian guerrilla, I realized that the only that I have at the moment was the spark of life, that everything that I had, that I did or I had meant nothing. The moment. Only the ability of breathe and breathing has significance at the time. What I'm trying to offer it to you is to value the present moment, because you don't need to be about to be killed or about to die to make changes in your life. You can make the changes today and now. People think that we are rehearsing for life, that you are practicing for a game, but this is the game. This is the time. And the best thing that we can do is to play this game with all our heart, with the best that you have, and be aware that the only you have is today. Perhaps you have tried everything so far, and inviting you to try yourself, because you are divine, you are a piece of God, you are a particle in the universe, and the spark of life is inside you. So, namaste.
Everyone for watching the video. I really and truly want to invite you all to just visit the website and check out all the services that Gladys has to offer. I know she's offered me so much already, and it has absolutely changed my life. At this time, I want to introduce you all to the lady of the night, Gladys DeVito.
Tonight, I don't know, it's such a special night for me. I even took a shower today. So now the website was presented, I invite everybody later on, maybe go in the website. A week ago, I checked who have visited my website, 0. So at least from this event, like a couple of people, so 10 people check my website. So so I want to thank everybody. Thank you everybody for being here. Not only for being in this event, that's so special for me, but for being the people that gave me a new country. They give me a new neighborhood, community, friendship. Since a lot of people know that I came from Colombia almost 20 years ago. We have some PowerPoint presentation that we're gonna also to put on. Last night we tried, everything was so beautiful, but I guess the real moment things change on time. So we're gonna start with the PowerPoint. I want to thank a lot of people here, especially my husband, Julio, and my two boys, that they keep it up with this Colombian girl. So at least you guys, they see me, and maybe in a baseball game or perhaps in a dinner, but they need to keep with me every day. So thank you guys, thank you for your support, and thank you for being here as well. I think that by now my two boys might be praying they might don't embarrass them like a teenagers. So when I mentioned to one of my friends about this event, unfortunately she's not here today, but she said, Gladys, that looks so nice. So how long you been preparing this presentation? And I said, 26 years. Because whatever I'm gonna present or I'm doing it right now is not a project that I started 2 years ago. This is a project that started 26 years ago. So she laughed when I said, but that's really true. And what I'm gonna share with you tonight is part of my professional and personal background and some of the U-turns that I have in my life. So this concept, of course there is some theory behind it, but this concept is more founded for my personal stories. How are we doing with the PowerPoint? So, while Andres has been phenomenal, this kid has done a lot of things for me because I'm not so savvy in this technology, so he's doing wonderful. So while he's putting the PowerPoint, I wanna share with you one video, 8-minute video that we're gonna present tonight. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of the concept about this video. This is a project that I did with kids in Colombia that were involved with the guerrilla and mafia, Pablo Escobar. So that was part of my main work in Colombia. So I'm gonna show you how since that moment, I'm talking about 20 years ago. Actually, the video that you're gonna see tonight, the image is not bad, it's horrible. Because it's the authentic, the original video that was made 20 years ago. And something so beautiful happened with this that I'm not just believing in miracles. I know that they not only exist, they are abundant. Because since 20 years, I haven't heard from the people from Israel that I developed within this project. And you're not gonna believe me that 2 weeks ago, I received a call from the director of the Histadrú, that was the institution that we did the project in Colombia. And he put me in the speaker. It was from a group from South America. And they said, Gladys, people are crying here watching your video. And I'm talking about 20 years ago. I was typing this presentation. So I said, this video needs to be shown tonight. So I had this video for you guys tonight. It's 8 minutes, or I think 9. It's a powerful video and show how the project that I did with them transformed the life, like the kids that used to be criminals between quotation marks, they changed their life. They quit. Unfortunately, I traveled to Israel with kids that had killed other human beings. And they give up to weapons, they give up to drugs, and they transform their lives. So I want to introduce you to this video, and then I continue.
Érase una vez. Cualquiera pensará que voy a iniciar un cuento, pero no, es algo real. Esta es la historia de una ilusión, la de 20 vellanitas que partirán rumbo a Israel para obtener las herramientas de liderazgo con las que alcanzarán viento de paz en sus comunidades. La salida, una linda mañana de lunes, con toda la agitación que implica un viaje de esta naturaleza. Al fin y al cabo, no siempre se pueden viajar 15 horas en avión para llegar a algún sitio. Los aeropuertos de Río Negro, Bogotá, Madrid y finalmente el aeropuerto Ben Gurión en Tel Aviv. La expectativa, la ilusión y la esperanza, buscando algo sin saber qué. Un recibimiento caluroso, un conocimiento gráfico del país y lo fundamental y primordial, el grupo, con el cual se realiza un trabajo vivencial a través del juego, de la recreación, de las conferencias, de la visita obligada a los sitios turísticos, pero siempre confrontándolos, siempre cuestionándolos y obligándolos a preguntarse el por qué, como cuando se visita el Museo del Holocausto Nazi, en donde se tienen los registros de la muerte de 6 millones de judíos. La visita a las oficinas del alcalde de Farsaba con un recibimiento cordial y caluroso, en donde nos hacen sentir diferentes, el intercambio de presentes, de experiencias y el encuentro constante con una cultura nueva, diferente. Conocer el mar de Galilea, los largos momentos de conferencias y trabajo en los que aportamos todas nuestras experiencias, visualizando también otras perspectivas. La interacción con jóvenes judíos, de donde surgen también distintas opciones. Y en fin, ese profundo enriquecimiento humano que nace de la experiencia y del conocimiento de la historia. La Iglesia de la Bendición, construida enseguida del Huerto de los Olivos, lugar de la aparición de Jesucristo en Jerusalén. El Muro de los Lamentos, erguido como prueba de la voluntad humana, y además la compañía constante e incondicional de la gente del Instituto Histadrut, promotores y líderes de este proyecto. La vista espectacular de las columnas de la paz en el desierto de Nitzana, en las que se encuentra escrita la paz en todos los idiomas del mundo. El conocer y practicar la elaboración de sus alimentos como la cuyo proceso de preparación realizado por el grupo se convierte en maravillosa escuela de trabajo grupal para finalmente asarla y poder consumirla, mostrándonos cómo se puede y debe sobrevivir aún en condiciones difíciles. El grupo moviéndose en el desierto, algunas veces estando sobre el burro, otras llevándolo, pero siempre aportando al movimiento general. El proceso de agrupar, de seleccionar las piedras, construyendo en lugar de destruir, queriendo en lugar de odiar, viviendo en lugar de morir. Esta selección de piedras tan diversas en su forma, en su tamaño, en su origen, reflejando esa similitud con la condición humana, pero que finalmente, por esa suma de voluntades, se unen construyendo algo sólido y fuerte como la paz. El ímpetu al lanzarse después de la instrucción y rodar con el convencimiento de que la técnica y la destreza vendrán luego. Lo importante es lanzarse siempre en esa búsqueda inquebrantable de la paz. Nuevamente el grupo, soportando a cada uno en diferentes momentos, pero gracias a lo cual, y soportando sus diferentes ideas, se hace cada vez más fuerte. Noche del encuentro con el yo, de mágica fogata, con las estrellas como testigo y con el corazón como garante. Compromiso con ellos, con su comunidad, con Bello y con el mundo. Cruzaron el desierto en bicicleta de la misma forma que esta experiencia marcó sus vidas, dejando nuevas huellas en el alma. Las piedras, unas gordas y otras flacas, semejando la piedad de nuestro país, pero unidas en la búsqueda de la alegría y la tranquilidad para todos. Visitar la frontera con Egipto, escenario de pasadas guerras, pero convertido hoy en día en sitio tranquilo y seguro. Esta visita los obliga a replantear sus propias fronteras, palabra clave para alcanzar la paz, porque a veces las fronteras no son físicas, no son de alambre, son más fuertes porque son mentales, y para poder superarlas se requiere el cambio de visión, que es lo que estamos buscando. Finalmente, luego de atravesar océanos, de cruzar desiertos y de vencer a los escépticos, las nuevas enseñanzas son refrendadas mediante el título de Líderes con Responsabilidad Comunitaria, otorgado por el Instituto Internacional Istadlut. El proyecto Descontaminación Visual Humana vio nacer 20 nuevos líderes bellamitas. El proyecto no terminó. Fue una exitosa prueba piloto a la espera de las ayudas internacionales para generar la continuidad necesaria, consiguiendo multiplicar la semilla por medio de muchos jóvenes. La semilla sembrada por el doctor Rodrigo Arango Cadavid, alcalde del municipio de Bello, germinó. El pasado 16 de agosto, el grupo Shalom hizo su prestación en sociedad como voluntarios de paz. El trabajo siguiente, como consolidación de este proyecto, requiere de la ayuda y aporte de todos nosotros.
I think that's it. How was it? So when I start working in the U-Turn to Use Park, I thought that that was a new concept, but now I realize it's the same thing that I was doing 20 years ago. with these kids. Now the PowerPoint is working. The thank you is this me when I came here. First of all, there is, until now, because our life is so dynamic, I had 3 significant U-turns in my life. So the first one, it was with a Colombian guerrilla. I was trying to find a different image, but it was a little scary. So I just picked up this one because when the guerrilla kidnapped me, they took us to the jungle, and that represents this. So that was the first U-turn. When I was kidnapped by the Colombian guerrilla, at the moment I was the peace advisor of the city. The city Bello is a city like San Francisco, like about 600,000 population. So it's a big city. I was the peace advisor. When I was in the floor, just seeing the guerrilla with the bandanas covering their face, I couldn't imagine that that was happening to me, for me working for peace and being at the situation. At the moment, nothing exists. No past, no future. Okay, just the present moment, it was challenging. So that was one of the U-turns. The second one is not get better. So the project that you saw, guys, I just presented in the video, unfortunately, the project put my life at risk in Colombia. So I was trying to find some answers after all the painful experience. I was looking for what to do for my country. I'm sorry, I didn't plan this crying. So. I apologize, but this is part of my history. I guess it's still painful. I'm sorry. Thank you. So, in looking for answers, I found, I won a scholarship in Israel to working for youth. So I went there, and I want really so badly do something, and I said, what if I take all these kids, they're being killed in our city, to decontaminate them, to learn how value is life. And I did it. So I fought for this project 2 years with the Colombian government, and then the government of Colombia and Israel sponsored this project. And this project was so successful that in 2000, the index of violence decreased 30%. That was huge. That was so significant. And it was beautiful. I was like on the top of my career, making very good money. I was thinking, I'm making all this money for have this fun. I was so happy with whatever I was doing. But then at the moment in Colombia, not everybody want peace, and I was threatened. So since I was like in the peak of my career, I had my mentor, and I went and talked to him. And you can pass the next one. So he said, you pack your underwear and toothbrush and you leave the country tomorrow. So that's what I did. So I give up to my career, my friends, my family, my project, everything at the moment, and that was my second U-turn. But at the moment in Colombia, I knew that my life doesn't have value. The last week that I was in Colombia, I was with bodyguards, and I'm afraid that I was gonna be killed. It's paradoxical, but to be so close to die, it made me really value my life and work for other people to change, to make the U-turn in their lives. So that's my second U-turn. You can go to the next one. Okay, no, that's fine. So go back, that's it, thank you. So this one, it just represents my third U-turn. A couple years ago, we had like a family crisis. It was really painful. My husband and I weren't on the same page, and it was difficult. And I was thinking, the fact that the guerrilla kidnapped me that day, and then some years later, I was threatened. That wasn't that painful as I said, this situation with my family was more painful. That was such a big U-turn, and I think I really turned to my inner self. I found like who really I am, what I want, where I'm going. It was very, very painful. And we gone over. I'm so happy. My husband is here with me. I love him. So I'm so happy that I tell you something. So after these 3 U-turns, let me see, maybe I go by memory. I had like 12 pages here to read. So after these 3 U-turns, I put life into perspective, like really what is value. And I watched one day an interview with Edgar Mitchell. There was the 6 men on the moon. And he described something so beautiful that I'm trying to put it in the same words. He said when he was on the moon, he said, in my right, I was seeing all the planets and the stars passing at the speed of the light. And he said, I realized how the universe is so connected, harmonic, beautiful. It was like so amazed for the coordination. And then he said, and at my left, I look far the planet Earth with the side of the quarter, where we really worry why the Yankees didn't move to the World Series. Even worse, why Boston won the World Series. So when you worry in that little planet over there, why I don't have the car of the year, why I cannot buy the Louis Vuitton bag. So I start really maybe identify what is valuable and start part of that U-turn that I'm trying to do with my clients. Of course, I like my Louis Vuitton bag, but I kind of perceive more than that. We are not just little people here, we are connected with such an amazing things all over the world. Our neighbors, a city, the world, the universe, we are so connected. So I want to share that story because it really caught my attention. So part of the U-turn, that the program, the mental health program that I'm trying, I'm trying now, I've been working with the program for 2 years. It's help to people to find the spark. I feel that I found mine. And sometimes growing or events is not as such a happiness things. You need to experience pain perhaps to grow up, and I did it. But I want to tell you also, guys, that you don't need to be close to be killed or have such a close near-death experience to transform your life. You can do it even in days if you want. I don't want to say in hours. Maybe you're going to think after this your life is going to transform. You need a couple days or a month. So I create this program like a kind of fast track. So where to find it? It's not in other place than you. It's really inside you, and to find that we need some moments of silence. You need meditation. That is also included in my program. Meditation has helped me a lot with my past trauma, that you already see that I had some trauma, but also that enlightened me to move through meditation, how to put all the things connected. So in the program, I'm integrating all the background as a clinical psychologist and instant experience of meditation. And so I cannot take out my experience as a psychologist and sit down with one of my clients to pretend just only to be a meditation teacher. So that's, I think, one of the great things of this program is that I be experiencing both. So I think that I can offer such a great opportunity of growth to my future clients. So in this program, I now focus on illness. As you know, as psychologists, we're always looking what is wrong and just looking what is your potential. Why, okay, you have depression, but besides that depression, what good do you have? Let's work in the good that you have, not in illness, and move on. So I really saw that with a project in Colombia. I'm not focused, and I never asked what are the kids, why you have steal, why you have killed. You just kind of love them the way they are and move on. So that's part of my program, and I'm offering some workshops and an individual consultation. Now I'm not calling the people that are looking for my service. Like a patients for me are clients that they're trying to improve their life and move on, be happy, be balanced, be connected with themselves and others. Also part of the program, I'm trying that we work a little bit in our ego. For our ego, never, everything that we have is never enough. We have a big house, but then we have a bigger house, and then a mansion, and then the more sophisticated car, and then more and more and more and more. So the ego is really tricky because that means you need things to be yourself. So that means when you don't have the things, you are not yourself. And that's a liar, that's a ego. Well, of course, when the ego makes you feel like you are so good. So I'm trying the people in the, trying to connect to themselves to kill the ego and move on, because ego can kill you. Because at the end, you realize the more that you have, you need to have more and more. I was thinking in one of the designers, Kate Spade, I think, with more than 200 stores all over the world, a multimillionaire, and she ended and killed herself. A lot of people think that's the money who brings the stability and the happiness, but this is just come for our ego. So I invite you to move a little bit to the silence, to be connected and identify who you are and where you're going. An offering a way to transform. We are not race, we are not color, we are not religions. I am that I am. So if you're trying to describe yourself, you are who you are, and you are who you are. So we don't need to fight with that. Transform is, the trans means beyond form, doesn't have form, so we don't have form. And the spark and the spirit in the mind, I represent them with this picture because who knows how the spirit and our energy looks, so I don't know. I'm just trying to represent them with this. And I want to tell a story over here about Mara, and we have over here a biology teacher, if he can help me. So the 180 is the weight that my father had when he passed away. I was in the room when he died. I was 18 years old. And I know that they weighed him and after he passed. And I realized I witnessed when he died, still 180 pounds there. But the spark, the thing that I love, the father that had me, that I still miss him, it was gone. But the body, fat, skinny, chubby, was still there, but he was gone. So that helped me, I kind of understand really what is our essence, what is it, because we focus too much, or if you're muscle, too tall, too skin, like that's a little bit just your package. That's your package. And unfortunately, you are too attached to that. Again, to the ego, sometimes if you can see the picture underwater, as somebody is screaming, it's like you show outside that you are so good, but you are screaming inside because you're trying to show others sometimes something different than you are. And I invite to move to who really you are. I put over here, I think that you know what is 7.6 billion is the human population all over the world. And the beautiful thing is that neither of these 7.6 billion is like us. Everybody is so unique. Even if you clone somebody, it's going to be different because you can't reproduce the experience of the person that you just clone that is gone. So I invite you to really think and value who you are. Well, this is working very good. Very good, Andres, thank you. So this is one of the sentences that came to my mind, and I found it so beautiful, so I want to show it. We had two lives, and the second one starts when we realize that we only have one. Because we're going and going, tomorrow, I stay in this relationship, and you procrastinate, you think that it, like you're rehearsing for life, you think that you have second life. No, it's this one, and you don't know if in next hour or tomorrow you have it. That's it. So one of the mental training programs that I invite is to value the here and now. Here and now. The past is gone and the future, I don't know. I don't have a clue about the future. So value, even this moment, the people that's next to you, this beautiful space, like some people can be here but maybe think, oh, my parking, I didn't put enough, so you're going in the future gonna happen. So, and we be disconnected, so no, you cannot live the past because it's gone, the future is not here yet, and you are missing the present because you are worried for both of those times. They are only in our imagination. So I picked this picture because since the moment of conception, you had identity, you had a mission, and you had a value. The moment, you don't need nothing else. But after you grow up, so the parents start putting us a lot of stuff. But at the moment, we already come with a mission about our eggs and who we are. I invite you guys, not time to pretend. We cannot pretend to be somebody different. We cannot pretend be in a relationship, for instance, that you feel that you're not being truthful, that is not you. You're not being honest with yourself or being honest with others. So stop acting and embrace the beautiful you. Part of the mental program, when you say mental, people get a little skeptical and mental, but it is a mental training. Like the same way that you go to the gym and training to get some muscles and look, this program that I offer is how to train our mind to be more insightful, more connected, more alert, more here. That's part of the training that I'm offering. I used to do psychoanalysis in Colombia. When I see this picture, it was so funny, the psychoanalyst and the patient fall asleep. So I did 3 years, and it's really psychoanalysis is for, first of all, for those that had a lot of money to do it in 3 years. So I think we need to move from that. We don't have time to waste 3 years in psychoanalysis. We can do like a wait for what? Life is happening here and now. Why are you waiting for what? So that's part of move on. I know you are so familiar with this. Actually, in my trial, you see in the left top corner there is a Skype. I offer consultations also in Skype. And communication, many years ago, you need even to wait, I don't know, months to receive a letter. Now communication is simultaneous. Like you click or you do one tweet and they go all over the world. So I figure if communication change, therapy needs to change too, because that's what we do in therapy. We communicate, and I figure create something more like an update. But it's not that simple. I don't want to invite you just go, so be connected, because I think the part of our desconnection right now is the media. It's like that really is easy to send an emoji telling somebody that you're angry, that really show you real frustration about something. So I think the click that I really invite you guys to do is a click that connect to yourself. Of course, we need the media. I work in the media. I'm here, and all of this is with the media. And I hope you check my website later on with the media. But I invite to the more important click. That's the click to your own self. You need to click the button. So over here, I'm about to finish. We have like a couple of slices. This is getting a little longer. I want to share a child experience that represents the nature of who you are. When I was 5 years old, my sister is here. I think the story I haven't shared. This is the first time that I shared this in public. My mom was a housewife. Yeah, that's correct. Housewife, and my dad worked in a company. So we need to generate another income. So my parents had in the patio a big place. Even I don't know the word. Maybe somebody here can help me. ¿cómo se dice galpón? Como donde se tienen todas las gallinas o algo. Chicken coop. Yeah, I learned a new word, the chicken coop. So that was a big, about like maybe 200. I was 5 years old in Colombia by then. You don't go to school until I was 6, so I remember I wasn't in the school yet. But what I do every morning, I go to the chicken coop and I give speeches to the chickens. And I was there and talking, and I believe by then that I was like a transforming then. It was, and now that I am doing and what ended with my career, that came to my mind, how that it was already in me. Nobody told me what to do, but it's go with your nature. So I invite you guys today also to follow your nature, to say what was when you was a child, what is the thing that you want to achieve, what is, even if somebody say you crazy, that somebody else, you follow whatever you feeling. So I want to share that because I thought that was cute and represent part of who I am. That's experience with my dad I already shared, so we can move. And again, the most important clip is the clip that connects to yourself. And I think I'm going to end it with this one. And my training about meditation teacher, now this February I want to share this with you, I'm very happy, this February coming, I'm going to be certified meditation teacher for the Deepak Chopra. I feel like they say, oh, you're going to be one of the 6 million on the world, 6 million, but then when I realized that the population is not even 1%. So I'm very happy to achieve that, and I want to share that with you guys. And part of the transformation that we are looking is to achieve something. I don't know if people here understand the term. I don't understand. I just trying to present it. The pi is like a Q number, and when you achieve the pi, that's 3.14. It's like a tendency that the whole part is going to move to there. I don't know if you have a mathematician or somebody that can explain better to me. Do we have somebody in the... Oh, yeah. Come on, explain. Come on. The pi. No, you just explain and I take the other part. No? Okay, so my kids say no. Okay, so no. Okay, the pi is if we move to the 15% of the population connecting with themselves, we achieve the mass, the spike to start transform the world a little bit. And the transformation of the world don't start with doing a magnificent project. It starts from you, from the way with your kids, with the people around you, your friends, your neighborhood, starting from you. And that's something that I learned in Israel, like how with the 42 kids that I did this project, it transformed a city of 600,000 population. So you think just transforming yourself, you're doing a big transformation already. So I think that the last one, perhaps that's it. That is gonna be in my book and about to finish, not ready for today. I invite you guys to read more in the future. So, and maybe you're gonna ask who can be benefit for this program. So I offer like some workshops in any organization or company, some consultants, and the mental training program I offer, and who can be benefit from this. If you feel lonely, if you feel stuck in something, if you want to improve in some area in your life, if you want to be more enlightened, just connecting with you, if you have depression, anxiety. Actually, when I started this program, I thought this program is not for people in crisis. So 2 months ago, somebody, middle-aged guy called me, And he was in crisis, and I was about to say, I don't take people in crisis. I said, okay, come over. And he took the program, the Ruby program, the 7 sessions, and by the 6th session we ended, he even needed the 7. I said, that's it, you're ready to go. You don't need to come no more. So even for people that are in a little bit of crisis is this program. So you can get more information in the table, and if you have more questions about this presentation, I'm here, and thank you for listening, thank you for being here, and I love you guys. So thank you, Mr. Beatty, for being here. And so I would like to know, how do you like the program? How was it for you to be here?
Well, first, I think it took an incredible amount of courage for you to stand up there and to share all that with us. And I've learned a lot about you. I think the program was beautiful. I think you've laid it out. It's well thought out, and I think it comes from your heart. And I think you're going to share a lot with a lot of people.
Great. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Gladys, you are so beautiful tonight on the outside, but especially the inside. I can see your spark from a mile away. This was amazing. You're such an incredible person. Your experiences, I can't even fathom everything that you've been through to get to these experiences that you have now. And I love you.
Gladys, this was my first experience with all of this through Katie, and I just want to say you've inspired me to find my own inner spark. So thank you for including me, and you are a rock star.
To one of my very best friends in this entire world, you were absolutely amazing tonight. Your presentation was amazing, and whatever it is that you do or choose to do in the future, I know you're going to be successful, and I love you.
Bueno, muy orgullosa de la hermana que tengo. Gracias le doy al cielo por habernos premiado con esa mujer como es Gladys, luchadora, inteligente, una mujer de un corazón grandísimo, humilde. Me siento muy orgullosa por ser la hermana de Gladys y por tener la familia que tengo. Gracias a todos por estar al lado de Gladys y apoyarla.
Jamile, thank you for coming to my event. So, how do you like it?
I do love it. But it's not only this event, but everything you do. You know that you are my biggest mentor, and I'm so absolutely proud of supporting your efforts because everybody should know what you're doing. This U-turn has completely transformed my life. And you know what I'm coming from a relationship where I was stuck for more than 6 years. And just 3 sessions with you. And it completely opened my life to new alternatives. And I am proud to say that I'm the product of that transformation coming from you. So I couldn't be more grateful and more happy to share with everybody out there what you're doing, because it's really deserving in terms of we deserve to be successful. We deserve to make it happen. And when we can't do it ourselves, we need people like you. So to be here is not only just to enjoy this beautiful space and share with you, your family, but it's also to know that you're going places and you're taking us with you. So thank you so much.
It's my pleasure, and I'm so happy to hear the part of your transformation. I'm so excited. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you.
Gladys, I want to say thank you for having me here and being part of the transforming people and the transformations that you've done through U-turn. I am one of those people that can honestly say that you have helped go from whatever you're going thinking that you're on the right track and making sure that you go around and you go to the place where you deserve to be happy. It is not easy. It's not easy. And we all know that it's almost impossible when you feel that you're already so far in to make sure that you think about it and it clicks at some moment and you say, I'm on the wrong path. But then what do? This is where you come from. This is where you bring all your expertise, all your knowledge. That combination that is so powerful between Eastern and Western psychology. And you help us all because again, I'm one of those people who has been helped turn around her life. In my particular case, and I don't want to get into details, but I was in a relationship where I was stuck for more than 6 years, and I thought that I had to continue because I had invested so much. But thanks to you, only in 3 sessions, I've been able to see something beyond that relationship. And I've been able to see myself doing other better things, not necessarily with somebody, but within. So thank you again, and I'm so proud and I'm so happy that everybody's going to benefit from what you're offering. Thank you, Gladys.
Me gustaría dar como un reconocimiento de parte mía a la señora Gladys porque me siento muy afortunada de poder estar acá en esta reunión tan importante para ella, porque a pesar de que apenas la conozco hace muy poco tiempo, me he dado cuenta que ella es una persona muy admirable y de verdad que ella se ha convertido en un modelo a seguir para mí. Ella es una inspiración demasiado grande que me gustaría poder seguir por mucho tiempo en mi vida. Ella se ha convertido en una persona súper especial para mí y en ese momentico quiero agradecerle por tantas cosas bonitas que ha hecho por mí, por apoyarme y por hacer que mi vida cambie y esté cambiando constantemente. También me gustaría decir que doña Gladys se merece el cielo porque ella es una persona muy buena y que me gustaría mantener en contacto. También me gustaría decir que ella ha transformado mi punto de vista, ya que recientemente llegué a este país con los ojos cerrados y ella ha hecho que mi vida tenga mucho más sentido que como lo tenía antes. Y pues eso es todo. Gracias.
Tonight was such an amazing night. I want to say thank you for Gladys to doing this launch. It was an awesome experience, and I want to encourage everyone to visit our website, youturntoyourspark.com.
Hi, Mom. I just want to say thank you for this event. It takes a lot of courage to get up there and say the things you did. We're very proud of you, and keep doing what you're doing. We love you. Thank you.